Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode. Have y'all heard? Have y'all heard about this trifling heifer that left her baby? You know what? This will have me so heated. Let's get right into it, and then we're going to come back and talk about this. This is a trip right here. Y'all don't forget to like and subscribe, please.
Take a look at this woman. That's Crystal Candelario. That's her mugshot. She was the mother of a 16-month-old child, but decided to go on vacation for 10 days and left the child home alone.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Did you hear me? I didn't say 16 years. I said 16 months. She was in court today. Take a look. Back from her vacation, but she may have a new spot to relax for the next several years. Obviously, she's presumed innocent at this point. But Crystal Candelario has been charged in the death of her 16-month-old daughter after going on vacation. Tracy Carlos from our great affiliate, News 5 in Cleveland, has more tonight.
Neighbors who live along West 97th Street in Cleveland are heartbroken about what police say unfolded inside this house.
We just couldn't believe that she was gone.
31-year-old Crystal Candelario is charged with murder in connection to the death of her daughter.
They watched the baby many times.
This neighbor and her daughter asked not to be identified.
Jalene, she was a happy baby, always smiling, always curious about stuff. She was wonderful. She was just a wonderful baby.
According to Cleveland Municipal Court records, Candelario told police she left her 16-month-old daughter home alone and unattended while she went on vacation to Puerto Rico and Detroit. And neighbors told me this is not the first time Candelario has left the baby home alone.
We keep telling her not to leave her by herself. Not only me, my friend across the street too. But she always be here by herself.
Neighbors told me she lives here with her two daughters and her parents. Her parents recently went on vacation and took Candelario's older daughter with them.
There were so many people here. She could have knocked on any of our doors and asked us to take care of Jalene, and we all would have.
Court records revealed when the mother returned 8 days later, she found her daughter unresponsive in the pack and play where she was left alone.
We were always playing with her. She was so gorgeous. And when they told us the state that they found her in, I was heartbroken.
We discovered that Candelario worked briefly at Hope Academy North Coast as an instructional aide during the 2019-2020 school year. She worked at Citizens Academy Glenville since the fall of 2022. According to a statement from Breakthrough Public Schools based on recent reports, quote, "We have terminated her employment effective immediately." The statement goes on to say, "We are conducting an internal review to determine if there were any complaints of improper conduct during her tenure at Breakthrough Public Schools." Back in the neighborhood, neighbors here are struggling to process what happened inside this house.
She was like a little sister to me.
Or not guilty plea. Ask for reasonable bond and for the public defenders to be appointed.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
President, also, I'm sorry, from the state of Ohio, Anna Ferralia. Ms. Ferralia, do you wish to address the court?
Yes, Your Honor. This is a very heinous case here in Cuyahoga County. We would ask that you honor the bond commissioner's request for $1 million bail and to continue that, no property, nothing, just $100 million.
$1 million cash is what you're saying?
Yes.
$1 million set bond cash goes to Dr. Judge Brendan Sheehan. A public defender shall represent as one counsel. The second counsel will be Deanna Robertson. And the first pretrial will be July 5th at 9 o'clock. Thank you, Robert.
Thank you, Judge.
Someone call 911.
All right, so y'all heard it for yourself what went down. And first of all, I don't even understand who goes on vacation to Puerto Rico and Detroit. Them don't even go together. Why would you come here to Detroit? Anyway, in all seriousness, Crystal, or should we call her Pookeisha, Travelicia, Ratchetness, left her baby for, and I read 10 days. So 8 to 10 days you leave your baby unattended. Okay, where do they do that at? Rest in peace to baby Jayla, 16 months old. Now, I read the article of course, and she left her in confinement too. So the baby was in a pack and play, kind of like a playpen type of situation. So y'all know the baby done urinated, defecated. You know she was left in excrement when they found her. Dehydrated, had lost weight. She didn't have anything to eat. There was no way for her to hygiene to be taken care of. Nothing. So she could go travel and shake her behind for the gram.
She belongs to the streets.
You know, first of all, I read that she getting life. But I couldn't believe that she pled not guilty. And this ain't even her first time. So she that one. She that one who known for leaving their child unattended. Not to go to work. Not because she ain't got no help. How do you live with your parents? Your parents take your older kid on vacation. And see, that's probably what the problem was. Because I got 2 little kids. And I've been in that situation. Stick with me. If you a parent and somebody want to take one kid, but they don't want to take that iron baby. They don't want to be bothered with that baby who's still in diapers and stuff. And you can't be mad because it's not their child. So that's what I think happened. I think when the parents took the oldest kid on vacation, she was like, screw this. I'm finna go on vacation, take me a trip. And she didn't want to take that little iron baby because she didn't want to be responsible. Hello, the neighbor said this ain't even the first time. This is her normal thing. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about these chicks having kids. We ain't heard nothing about no father. We ain't heard nothing about Miguel. You know what I'm saying? No type of father being involved. And I hate stuff like this because it definitely feeds into the narrative. But if it's true, it's true. And facts over feelings. A lot of women are upset about these type of conversations and these type of things being exposed because it sheds a light on the psyche. And of course, I'm a woman. I don't like it, but I got to keep it real. A lot of women in their mental state, they just ain't stable enough. Now, like I said, I got 2 little kids, so I can understand having a break, mental health and all of that. But if we would only do it the right way, things would be easier. Now, you already living with your parents, so you getting some kind of help. And then as far as doing it the right way, as far as the father being there, so when you are tired or need that break, you have that extra parent there that's supposed to be there to help versus just up and leaving your baby. Because I seen the pictures of her on the beach in her bathing suit. Like, girl, what is you doing? Now your child is deceased.
You big dummy.
And then she's sitting up here talking about something, you know, how she feel. Ain't nobody thinking about what all she went through. You raggedy
bitch.
What you went through was vacation. And if you was going through so much, that's where that other parent come in. And this goes back to the decisions we make, how it affects us years down the road. That's what my father always taught us. What you doing today not going to really affect you today. It's going to be years later where you're going to feel the repercussion and consequences of said effect. Now you done took your fast behind out, taking pictures all at the beach, knowing you left your child in the house to fend for self. How disgusting, how sick have we become in these last days? Because y'all know we living in the last days like grandma and them said. How delusional, how self-entitled, how narcissistic and selfish have we become to feel so entitled to a vacation that you leave your child home alone for 8 to 10 days to come back to the child being deceased.
You big dummy.
I even had watched a clip where you could hear where they played the doorbell, the Ring camera of her final outcries before she expired.
This bitch.
Y'all, Crystal can go to hell, okay, for leaving this baby at home. But this one right here really pissed me off just to see how these chicks out here operating the hell with their kids. Women don't love their kids like they used to. We definitely don't have that village because grandma in the club, grandma on the gram, half naked, getting a BBL with a crop top on. Not blaming the parents, but I'm just saying how we're going down mentally as a people, as a generation. And yeah, I know she may not be a sister and all. So this type of sickness spreads throughout nationalities. You know what I'm saying? Because she didn't even speak no English. So I don't know what the Mexican community is doing with they people, these Latinas. But leaving your kid for 10 days, that ain't just one ethnic group. You know what I'm saying? This is common. We're seeing more of this. Women like to hell with these kids. I'm finna do me. Mama got to have a life too, right? Y'all leave me a comment and let me know if one of y'all even heard of this, and two, if y'all know somebody, because we all know some like that, but I'm gonna leave that there. Oh, and the $1 million cash bond. They ain't playing with her. They is not playing with her. $1 million cash. You ain't even getting 10%. Oh, they ain't playing with her. But I'm in the video here, y'all. Don't forget to like and subscribe, share the content. Until the next time, I'm gonna catch y'all in the next. Peace out.